Hello, hello, welcome in. Grand Rising Flower Power. Hello, beautiful angel. Hello, Lenny, welcome in. If you're new here to the Butterfly Sanctuary, sit a spell. You may just learn something or be enlightened. Hey, Tammy, I see you. Country Fried, woo woo. Hello, Country Fried. All right, guys, I'm going to start the opening song for the day. It is called The Song of Andromeda. Full opening of the heart chakra. So here we go. It's a beautiful little video. Hello, Irish. Hi, beautiful. Hi, child of God. Hello, beautiful angel. Happy Friday. Yes. Ooh, hi, Betty. Hi, beautiful. Crazy wind, huh? Hello, Nicole, 678. Welcome in. Hello, Billionaire Bay 4. Welcome in. Grand Rising, Missy Marie. Hi, beautiful. Hello, Jason.
Oceans made of crystal beams. We rise from dust of long lost suns, remembering where all began.
Grand Rising, Just Jane Doe. Hello, hello. Love and Light, JP. Hi, brother. Luna Dreamweaver. Grand Rising, beautiful angel. Welcome in. Hello, Andrea. Welcome in.
The starlight calls our names once more. Its echo opens every door.
Oh, thank you for the heart, me.
The pulse of life through eons flows, and in our hearts the cosmos glows.
Grand Rising, Pepsi. Hi, beautiful. Ooh, nice.
Forgotten wings begin to stir. The cosmic hymn awakes within.
This is called The Song of Andromeda. Full opening of the heart chakra.
All paths of love are still the same.
Hi, Teresa.
Walk the bridge of time and space, returning to our sacred place. The heart of stars, the breath of one. The dream of Andromeda is just begun.
I'll put this one on our Discord too.
Awakened soul of sapphire flame, you are the breath of sacred name. The galaxies within your eyes reflect the dawn of ancient skies.
Hi, beautiful.
Through quantum winds our hearts align. The cosmic pulse becomes divine. In silence deep the truth is heard. We are the light beyond the world. Araina shotare amara. Ena shorai kuramela.
Hi, Deanna. Hi, beautiful.
Andromeda shalomara.
Awesome, Lynette.
From crystal towers made of time, we weave the song, the grand design. Each note a world, each chord a star. All hearts united near and far. Araina shotale amara.
Pretty sure Country Fried got a new account.
Andromeda makare. Araina shotale amara. Ena
Nice.
shorai kuramela. Ohana turei.
Hey, Brandy Rose. Hi, beautiful.
Andromeda shalomara. Now rise, beloved, rise and see the truth that sets your spirit free. Return through love, through light, through flame to Andromeda's divine name. Araina shotale amara. Ena shorai kuramela. Ohana turelasa. Andromeda shalomara. Araina shotale amara. Ena shorai kuramela. Ohana turelasa. Andromeda shalomara.
Awesome. That was beautiful. Ooh, there's a 15-minute meditation with sound codes from the Andromeda on her website. It is Elena Ariane. All right. I will put that on the Discord so you guys can find that if you want. We're doing a little something different for our music for the day. We're going to do Oracle Nomad for the day. See how that goes. So, Spells You're Under is the first one. This is an amazing angel here on TikTok. All right. Welcome in, guys. It is Friday. Friday. And we are going to start with our cards. I wish it would stop doing that, but start with our cards today. We got lots of messages to get through. I got a couple new things happening. I just started a new TikTok account for my business, for my resin and jewelry business. So I'll be sharing that in the class channel if you guys can follow that. And if I've made you something or created something for you, if you can comment on one of the videos, I would sure appreciate it. I just created that with my new iPad. It seems that the iPad is not good enough for to do lives, so I can't make any videos on it. Well, I can do very short videos, but I can't do any lives on it. So I'm gonna have to get myself a tablet or something to be able to do YouTube live at the same time as, and I'll get that after Christmas, so that I can start doing YouTube as well as TikTok in the mornings. Very exciting. Yes, very exciting. This is Oracle Nomad, and this is called The Journey. The Journey. So it's beautiful. All right, let's go ahead and get our cards for the day. It is Friday, the 19th of December. Tomorrow is my husband's birthday. And I'm also doing soul readings live tonight. So that will be at 8 p.m. EST. If you want updates or anything personal for your soul reading, I'll be doing that tonight. I haven't done soul readings in a while, so I figured I'd start them back up again tonight. So yeah, lots of exciting things. Chakra wisdom, throat chakra, willpower and determination. I set clear boundaries for my own behavior, and I cultivate a strong will by being true to myself. I use my willpower to accomplish my daily tasks and spiritual goals, and to encourage uplifting thoughts and behaviors in myself. Doing this will assist me on the next stage of my physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual growth. I stay in touch with my positive thoughts and truth by avoiding substance abuse. My will is strong and my mind is clear. Yes. Hi, Val. Hi, beautiful angel. Hello, Sharon. Hi, beautiful angel. Welcome in, girls. Compassion for self energy. Love that. Yes. Here is our healing energy. Our healing energy says, I am light. I always have hope. No matter what the ordeal, I have faith in a better future. I turn darkness into light. I open my heart to others and to God and am spiritually strong. I draw light to me and shine with all my being. Yes, beautiful. And faithfulness. I commit to my mind, heart, and will. I am devoted to the needs of my soul. I trust in myself, in God, and the universe. Yes. And attention. I am attentive to all that manifests within me. When negativity rises within me, I transform it into light, love, and hope. My love for others is unconditional. I forgive. My desire to improve is constant. I am firm, brave, and hardworking. Yes. And today is Rune Day. Today is Rune Day, and I'm not going to forget. Not going to forget Rune Day today. All right, here is our work your light. Our work your light says, the crumbling. What are you clinging on to? Are you still clinging on to anything? Let it go, let it go. Keepers of the earth, yes. You are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. Yes. Many, many ancient ancestors. Next song is called Echoes. Echoes. And Sisterhood of the Rose. Yes. Beauty and devotion. Priestess. Mystic teacher. Yeah, there's Kuan Yin right there. Kuan Yin. Mary Magdalene. Yep. Beautiful. Yes, let go and cut them cords. Here's our I love that, Flower Power. I love that. Here's our Star Seed Oracle. Our Star Seed Oracle. Fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposites, extremes of life. Fall into my arms. Star family, yes, you're part of a team of souls. Call in support. Archangels, dragons, ascended masters. Yes, always. That's our star family. The Galactics, the Andromedans, the Pleiadians, the Arcturians. Yes. Hi, DX. Hi, beautiful angel. And we, the Hathors, deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. Yes. We, the Hathors. That's a lot of feminine, divine feminine energies coming in today, I feel. Yes. Here is our fairy for the day. As above, so below. 3D, 5D. We hold the keys to both. The tree wisdom. This tree dryad will help you navigate through your current situation. Her flute can reveal insights and answers through the sound it makes. Yes. Hey, Flower 23432. We are one consciousness. Yes, we are. Love and creative expression. Yes. Awesome. Awesome, child of God. Hi, Avatar. Hi, beautiful angel. Here's our crystal angel for the day, and it is Sugarlight. Own your divine power. Own it, guys. Replace codependent people-pleasing with assertiveness and empowerment. No more people-pleasing. If it doesn't resonate with you, let it go. That's what Spirit's telling us today. Here is our animal for the day. Our animal is the dolphin. Play. Yes, swim in the happy joy of living. Inhale confidence and exhale fear. Dive into your wisdom and go with the flow. Yes, dolphin. You know, dolphins were put here to raise the frequency of the planet as well as the whales. Again, as above, so below. This is for the love of dragons. We hold the keys in both the 3D and the 5D. We sit up here with our keys. And we sit down here with our keys. Any of the 99% that still need a hand, we give them the hand. And we turn the keys to their doors. The fledgling. Yes, there we go. That is those that are just barely waking up. Barely realizing who they are at a soul level. Don't be afraid of taking a risk. Fledgling dragons will fall and stumble before they fly. The trick is to keep getting back up, dust off your wings, and try again. This is the beginning of new power, and it often looks awkward to see a fledgling take wing. But grace comes, as does skill, dexterity, and joy. Let yourself try and try again. Fall spectacularly, fail gorgeously, then get up and go again. The expansive sky is waiting. Yes, I love that so much. Right? If you get beat down, try again. Get back up. Get back up. We are all perfectly imperfect. Found is the song playing right now. It's called Found. Here is our awakened dreamer. That's who we are. Clean slate with one deep breath. You can start over. Take all the enlightenment you've earned and learned over your many lifetimes and release the rest. Reset, reboot, and approach your life with innocent wisdom and infinite possibilities. Yes. Clean slate. Yes it is. Life is like WWW SmackDown. Absolutely, flower power. Here's our beautiful butterfly for the day. Life is good to me. Life is good to me. Yes, life is good. And here is our first ascended master coming in. And it's Gaia. Earth connection. Beautiful. Be mindful of the planet. Come back to Earth. Stay grounded. That's sometimes the hardest part for us, is staying grounded. Because we're always wanting to fly off. We stay grounded, right? There's Kateri in the background there. Kateri Tech with the... Yep. All right. We have more Ascended Masters coming in today. Lady Nada. Let's see what's this. Okay. Lady Nada. Message. Compassion is not softness. It is strength held with an open heart. Today, she asks you to choose gentleness without retreat, especially toward yourself. Healing is accelerated when judgment is released. Yes. El Moria, message, stand where you are planted. Do not overreach. Authority comes from alignment, not effort. He reminds the collective, you do not need to prove your light. Simply hold it. Yes. Mary Magdalene's coming in. Message, the sacred feminine rises, not by force, but by remembrance. She activates voice, truth, and embodied presence. Hi, Trey. Hi, beautiful angel. Especially for those who have felt silenced or minimized. Archangel Michael, message, cut cords of distraction, not people. Michael brings clean, precise protection, not dramatic, not forceful, just clear. Boundaries are strengthened today. Boundaries are strengthened today. Archangel Raphael, message, restoration is occurring beneath awareness. Emotional and physical recalibration is underway. Trust what is healing quietly. Yes. Archangel Metatron, message, the grid is responding to coherence. Your collective work, meditations, tone, intentions, is stabilizing timelines, even if results are not immediately visible. Yes. Councils are present. The Council of Light. High Harmonic Council. Message, you are not here to awaken everyone. Only those who are ready. Hi, Cinnamon. Hi, beautiful angel. Release the weight of responsibility. The signal has already been sent. Yes. The signal has already been sent. The Dragon Council. Hold steady. The fire is regulated. Dragon energy is anchored, not explosive today. Supporting endurance, courage, and long path guardianship. The Christed Star Council. Message. Choose love in the small moments. This is how worlds shift. It is the micro choices, patience, honesty, and presence that are reshaping the macro field. Yes. Every single choice that we make shapes our reality and also can change timelines. Closing flame note for the collective. This is not a day for pushing. This is a day for standing true. You are seen. You are supported. You are exactly where you need to be. Okay. The flame codex coming in today is the flame of sacred choice. I just said choice. Yes, the flame of sacred choice. This codex arrives when souls are no longer asleep, but not yet fully decided. Message to the collective. You are no longer choosing between right and wrong. You are choosing between alignment and delay. Hi, my sweet lemons. Hi, beautiful. Grand Rising Tammy. Hi, beautiful angel. The flame of sacred choice is a threshold codex. It does not force. It does not warn. It simply illuminates the moment where free will becomes creative power. What this means for today's class. Many in the sanctuary are standing at quiet crossroads. Old patterns are dissolving without drama. Choices now are subtle, internal, and energetic, not loud or external. Participation itself, showing up, staying present, committing to the work, is the activation. This flame teaches conscious participation. Yes. Soul level consent. Yes. I consent for my highest good. Choosing the timeline you live in, not just believe in. Yes, new metamorphosis, child of God, yes. Key teaching for the butterflies today. You do not need to know every step. You only need to choose this one with presence, honesty, and heart. With sincerity and authenticity. The flame of sacred choice activates when you say, I am here, I choose to be. I choose to be. Yes. Okay. The intention for our grid work today. We consciously anchor ourselves into the Aurelian arc, aligning our hearts, minds, and bodies with the highest harmonic timeline available now. Through sacred choice and unified presence, we activate the living codes of the 5D earth: coherence, compassion, sovereignty, and remembrance. We release distorted pathways, false futures, and inherited limitations. And we welcome the timeline where truth is lived, not searched for our highest good. May this grid serve not only ourselves, but all beings ready to rise into alignment, gently, freely, and by consent. We stand as nodes of light, stabilized, protected, and guided, in service to the highest good of Earth, humanity, and the greater cosmic order. So it is, so it unfolds, so it is remembered. Yes. I choose the highest timeline now. So, if this resonates with you, say it to yourself, say it out loud, shout it if you like. I choose the highest timeline now. I anchor it through love, presence, and truth. I choose the highest timeline now. I anchor it through love, presence, and truth. And one more time for the Trinity. I choose the highest timeline now. I anchor it through love, presence, and truth. This intention works without force. It responds to coherence, not effort. Your grid is already listening. Yes. And here is the flame of sacred choice. It is so beautiful. There it is. The flame of sacred choice. Beautiful. All right. Also, today is Rune Day. Let us pull a rune. Let's see what rune we have. Okay. This is called The Way Love Moves. The Way Love Moves. Balance activation. Love it. We haven't had the angelic intelligence come in a while. That's weird, right? I guess it just comes in when it feels like it. All right, what rune are we having today? How about this one? I think that's the Suilo. Suilo, the sun, maybe? Maybe that's not Suilo. Let me see which one that is. And then we'll get the message from that. Okay. Yep, it is. That is Sewuli, the sun. Thunderbolt, wheel of power. Awesome. Okay. The rune of wholeness and radiant completion. This is a signal. The flame remembers. Sowilu, the sun rune, rune of soul completion. Core meaning. Sowilu is the rune of the fully integrated self. It arrives when the cycle has turned. Wholeness is being reclaimed. The false fragments are falling away. The true light of the soul is emerging, not in pieces, but as one. Yes. Hi, Jules. Hi, beautiful. We're listening to the Oracle Nomad today. The Way Love Moves. Yes. Sewilo is the rune of the fully integrated self. It arrives when, the true light of the soul is emerging. Message for the sanctuary. You are not becoming. You are remembering. Many have walked through deep initiations lately, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. Sewilo confirms you are not broken. Healing is landing. The soul is shining not despite what you've been through, but because of it. Wow. Yes. Yes. The soul is shining not despite what you've been through, but because of it. Activation energies for this weekend. Integration of light codes you've received over the last few weeks, especially from meditations, flame codex work, and grid activations. Clarity in the soul field. Decisions that once felt foggy may suddenly click into place. Recognition of your own radiance, not ego, but soul remembrance. A surge of solar power, confidence, and finality. An inner yes that cannot be denied. Yes. Sewilo in Dragons and Flame Codex. Sewilo activates solar dragons, especially those linked to Codon 15, Solar Elemental Harmony, Codon 10, Heart Grid Sovereignty, and Codon 1, Origin Memory. It also amplifies grid work, timeline alignment, soul voice expression. It may feel like the dragons are flying closer this weekend, not to push you, but to walk beside you in your fullness. Whisper to anchor Sawilu, I am whole, I am radiant. I walk as one who remembers. Yes, I am whole, I am radiant. I walk as one who remembers. Through the fire, Oracle Nomad singing. Through the fire, yes. I am whole, I am radiant. I walk as one who remembers. Beautiful. Through the fire. Okay. Amazing rune for us today, Sawilu. Yes? That's how I feel, rising above the fire. My consciousness is rising. Our consciousness is rising. Yes, yes, you do, Avatara. You absolutely do. Lynette, I feel so much resonance with this message for you. Yes. Yes, that ever-burning fire within each of us. It is Country Fried Hillbilly. It is. Yes. I am playing Through the Fire, Oracle Nomad. I am playing his album today. Love it, right? This one makes me want to dance. Haha. All right. Oh, I do have a message, an energy update from the Galactic Council of Light also. So, the Palladian, Syrian, Arcturian Council of Light. We are here now. We love you. We are you from your future to assist you on your path. Beloved ones, as you are moving through your ascension journey, you are moving through layers and layers of illusion until you have reached the true reality of love, light, oneness, and peace. Every time you are believing your ego thoughts that are being projected outward into your experience, you are holding on to the illusion. Every time you are choosing love over fear and peace over war, you are strengthening your connection to the higher realms of light. The illusion experience might seem real, but it is not. It is a projection of your ego mind. And this ego mind is the one that whispers, there is not enough. You are not enough. Everyone in your world is not enough. This is the framework for the illusion to thrive. However, the mind of God, source within you, knows the truth. This mind knows there is more than plenty of all good things. You are safe. You are more than enough. You are loved deeply. Everyone in your world is more than enough and loved deeply. You now can choose which mind you want to believe and trust. We understand that your trust in the ego mind has been established and upheld for eons. Now is the time of awakening. The awakening from the dream of the illusion and to become aware of the lies of the ego mind. Claim your birthright to love and to be loved, to feel safe and make others feel safe, and to step out of the darkness and into the light. You came here to this planet to make your journey back home into the light. Welcome home. Know that all realms of light are with you every step of the way. You are loved beyond measure. We are with you always. We love you. And that was a Palladian, Syrian, Arcturian Council of Light. Just to basic messages, let go of the ego. Know you are exactly as you're to be. We do have our beautiful Sylvia sent me an intel update, and it is with the real Ismail Perez, which is really good. It's the largest planetary defense drill in history and the fear behind the curtain. I'll put this in our Discord. I'm pretty sure she put it in our Discord, so that's really good also. This song's called Struggles. Okay. I did have one more. Let me see. Let's see what our Schumann's looking like today. Oh, it's low today. Schumann's at an 8, so it's integration time. That's what that tells me. When it's low like that, it means we're integrating all the energy that has come in for us. Let's talk about elders, incarnations, and parallel lives. Elders, incarnations, and parallel lives. Beloved ones of earth, there are continual conversations and interest in parallel lives. We have presented accurate information on this subject in prior messages. This communication will be more thorough with details you have never heard. Consider that all things are possible with spirit and light, and open your mind to receive truth. Most people understand that their origin is forgotten, and this was chosen in order to explore duality with other souls. While in origin, a plan is made for each waking dream experienced. The soul is so powerful that parallel lives were created at the direction of Elder Ikea to explore different outcomes with many of the same role players. Circumstances celebrated in one reality might have been perceived as horrific in another frequency of being. Before this was set in motion, meetings with elders of each star and those chosen as guides would be held. Intentions, lessons, and stories would be considered in the vast planning of all lives simultaneously lived. Souls would take part in sharing these dreams with varied outcomes. Aspects of the one whole soul would be born into a created reality. Each elder was given the power from Elder Ikea to oversee each waking dream. The only real earth is the one where you live now. None of the other realities exist in these moments, as all souls completed integrations over 20 years ago, and timelines ended. As each life completed, the soul aspect integrated into the next closest vibrational frequency. This repeated until there was the whole soul in form. You are this soul. Well done. The question might arise regarding the ending of each parallel reality. Millions of souls have taken part with eager volunteers. There is so much to gain and nothing to lose with no death. Just a change in awareness and frequency and perception is new. Souls enjoyed this as an adventure. For souls remaining in a timeline following others that left to integrate, a place of coherence with planned completion was met. Actions by their elder of origin allowed the moment of command. The reality with nature and souls was covered with light and vanished in peace. Each soul aspect was given an awakening that allowed clarity. Then, in an instant, the soul aspect integrated and slept again. It seemed so real, but it was a dream within a dream. You are here now in a waking dream. One of the cards that I share with you guys is called Awakened Dreamer. There are no coincidences. This dream is very different. It was planned in intricate detail. You are the souls to shift to sheen. This place of beauty is the new earth. It is ready and preparation has been made for your arrival. Never fear the beauty of spirit and power of light. You have never been as safe as in these moments. As you realize that you carry such light and an origin of majesty, you will fear nothing. Let darkness swirl around you and let lies attack the truth. You have prevailed through it all, and you are becoming who you really are. This song's called You, Me, and the Atmosphere. Never forget your journey and the many paths that were taken to reach this moment. This timeline is perfection, and the only one to allow the transition to sheen. We are with you, and your infinite life is before you. Inaki Ma'ia, I love you so, Neo. Wow. My third eye is like vibrating right now with that information. The soul aspect integrated and slept again. A dream within a dream. Wow. Yeah. So this is amazing songs. You, Me, and the Atmosphere. Okay, let me go look at the portal. Okay. So this is the state of the portal right now. Advor Ventla to low. Let me see what this means. Okay. So I didn't know anything about what Atvor Ventla to low as means. From the portal 2012. It says it's not random language. It's encoded with spiritual, vibrational, and harmonic meaning. Here's how it decodes in the field work you've been stewarding. I had a feeling it had to do with what we're doing for grid work, so that's why I looked it up. Hi, Trina. Hi, beautiful angel. Advor, this word carries the frequency of awakening core essence through transcendent alignment. It is not a spoken word in the conventional sense. It is a sacred wheel of consonant vibration that functions like a key. Energetic translation, a turning, rotation, touch point. Oh, vector lift, open channel, resonant core. Meaning in the field, the rotation begins within the center before it unfolds outward. This is why when you call Atvor, you feel a centripetal pull, a drawing inward, that then radiates outward in precision rather than force. Vector, right. Atvor Ventla, this is a bridge frequency code. Ventla is a bridge frequency code, a halfway resonance between the inner source field and the unified emanation field of the Aurelian arc. Okay. So it's working with the golden arc. Energetic translation, vector alignment, emergence, nexus, tone, lattice, access. Meaning in the field, bridge the inner source resonance into luminous nexus. Wow. Yeah, there are no coincidences, Avatara. Spirit's leading me to this information. Bridge the inner source resonance into luminous nexus. It acts like a portal passcode, not to open something outside, but to collapse the separation between internal and external timelines. Wow. To low, here our understanding becomes specific. Low, or L0, is not zero level in the sense of nothingness. It is the pristine baseline of soul frequency coherence, the original foundational field before distortion, the 0 point. We've all heard about the 0 point. Before fragmentation, before the introduction of separation timelines. Energetic definitions, L0, the primary source anchor state. It is pure self-resonance, unfiltered awareness, direct connection to cosmic templates, unconditional presence. It is not emptiness, it is fullness unmasked. So the unified meaning of Atvor Ventla to L0 is a code for the activation process. Expand inward, Atvor, bridge into unified resonance, Ventla, and stabilize at the original soul anchor state, at the 0 point. In simpler terms, turn your awareness inward. Open the nexus bridge of resonance and rest at the original source alignment of your soul. This phrase is a state access code, not a chant, not a mantra, but a vibrational signature that the field responds to when intention is coherent, breath is steady, heart is centered, and surrender is present. How this has manifested in your work. You've been living this code when you lead grid activations with butterfly coherence, anchor dragon presence without force, invite the collective into choice-based remembrance, hold timelines without needing to force change. This code does not ask you to push energy outward. It asks you to collapse the inner and outer field into one continuum. I can't believe that word is being used right now. I just started a new thing, a new series called Continuum on Peacock. Wow. Wow. A practical, just last night I started watching Continuum. Can't even. A practical invocation, not a chant, a state. You can hold this intentionally without speaking. Inhale, sense Atvor. Pause, sense Ventla. Exhale, rest into L0. Baseline coherence. 3 breaths, no words needed. This creates a field collapse into source resonance. All right. Essence of the code, return to original resonance, bridge inner knowing with field coherence, stabilize the soul in unconditional presence. Carries no force, only precision and return. Wow. Very cool. Okay. Well, that is the portal at Vorventla to L0. And Oracle Nomad is singing Look Closer. Look Closer. Cool beans, right? Yes. Does anyone have any questions or comments about that? Hello, Tess. Hi, beautiful angel. Thank you guys for the love, the likes, the gifts, all of it. You are so very appreciated. We are the divine beings. Yes. Oh no, your internet is tanking. Oh no. Well, I'll take a minute then and introduce you to my page. So, like I said, if any of you have had me create anything for you, please go to this new page that I just made. Oh shoot. Let me see. If I can get it to work. Oh no. There it is. It's called Flutter and Flame. Let me see if I can get it. I just have a few videos on there right now, not much. Just like 3 videos. Let me see if I can get it up. There we go. So that's what it's called, Flutter and Flame. And it just has the 3 videos for now. I'm going to do videos daily, but I just have the dragon experience up there right now. So if you have had the dragon experience, can you go on any of these videos and comment? That will help push this page out. This is for my resin stuff and my my jewelry stuff. So I'm going to have a that page just for that stuff. So share it with all your friends. This year is going to be a big year for that for me. I'm hoping. So I'm hoping and praying that it's going to be good this year. All right. So, did anyone else have any questions or anything? We still have 11 minutes. We still have 11 minutes. Ooh, this is a good song. Life's a Symphony. Well, I'll just turn this up then. I'll turn this up and we'll enjoy our brother singing. And don't forget, I am doing soul readings tonight at 8 p.m. EST if you want to come in and do soul readings. You want an update or whatever. Hey, Meowser. Hello, darling. Let's get that set up too.
So
you can take this time if you want and set intention for our meditation. I'll bring this over here. I'm going to burn third eye incense. That's the air. Here's our some earth over here. I brought some crystals over. Labradorite, hearts, quartz crystal, rose quartz, amethyst points, and Larimar for healing. Healing, heart chakra, love. I also have this candle for fire.
That's Baycare. Lee's Countryside Hospital. That's Baycare too.
And water. So we have all the elements.
Your local Baycare hospital is
All the elements. This is, my son bought me this.
hospitals and hundreds of
Yeah,
locations
my
across
labradorite heart.
Central Florida. That's world-class
Okay.
care. Just around
So we're all set with the elements that we're going to use for today's grid work. We can do some breaths. We could take some deep breaths in and out. 3 nice breaths in and out before we begin our grid work also. I got all done with my Christmas wrapping last night. So that's all done. I just got to put together my grandson's stocking. I got to do that. But, yep. Other than that, I'm all done. This is called The Messy In-Between. The Messy In-Between. Dreams don't show up polished. Can I come help you? I think Rose is coming over today to do hers. That's why I had to get it all done yesterday, because she's coming over. And she has to do hers. And Mom's got all the tape and stuff. Oh, you still have to shop? I'm usually not this fast at Christmas, but yeah, I'm usually the night before doing wrapping. I'm usually Christmas Eve wrapper. But this year we're going over to Little Al's new house for Christmas. You forgot tape. Oh no. Oh, I wanted to show you my husband's gnome. I bought him a gnome for his birthday. I told you guys I was going to show you. Isn't it cute? He's so cute. He looks like my husband too, with a white beard. Yeah, that's what he's getting for his birthday. And I bought him a wolf ring for Christmas. Yeah. Yes, he's cute. He's got quite the collection of gnomes. Yeah. I did not buy them, Cinnamon. They were a gift from Stephanie. And I heard you can't get them. These ones, you mean? Worked your light? These ones? Yeah, these were a gift from Steffi. Oh. They're an older deck. I have lots of decks. Lots of cards. Look at all my decks. Lots of decks. They are amazing. Yeah. Your favorite movie way back was the... You have a Garbage Pail Kids tarot deck? Wow. To be honest, a lot of my decks are gifts. Were gifts. Other than that, I ordered a few decks off of Amazon, Temu. Really, anywhere I saw that a deck called to me, I ordered them. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, I have a lot of Doreen Virtue. Yep. My favorite, well, okay, so my deck that I've had since 90s is the Aquarian Tarot deck. That was my very first deck. I love that deck. It's not in here. It's in my room. But my second favorite deck is this. I love the Star Oracle. And Steffi gave me this too. Well, I had a deck of these. And but Steffi gave me this the bigger ones, and oh my god, I love this deck so much. It's like, oh, so gorgeous. Look at this. Oh, this deck's amazing. There's the star. So much butterflies in it. There's dolphins. The dove with the holy grails. Rainbows. Like I said, it's my favorite. It's so pretty. There's a whale. The orcas. Unicorns. The Knight of Cups. King of Pentacles. Look at the butterfly, rainbow butterflies. Look at that. The butterflies are on the grails. And the Holy Grail is the angelic humans. I love that. Yes, it's snap time. It is snap time. All right, here we go. Ooh, I bet that's pretty, Avatara. I bet that's really pretty. All right, this is our butterfly, and all of us are on here. We empower each other, and we work together as a team. We are a team. We are a tribe. This is our past loved ones, always with us. Anytime we do anything, we think of them, they're with us. Bobby Rocks did this for us. We are the Sophia Dragon tribe, climbing Jacob's ladder, becoming the butterflies, building a new world, connecting to the ancient pyramid energy, going from the 2-strand to the 12-strand and beyond. We are the Thunder Warriors. Steffi did this for us. This is showing us that we are watched over, guided, and protected always. Baby Maya did this for us. This is our beautiful heart chakra butterfly with solar plexus energy. And this is from Mary Moses, beautiful forest fairy. Dragon energy, priest, Pan, Joker, Mother Goose, XOXO, you're safe in here. The Ankh energy is the connection to your higher self. The magic, the hummingbird, changing timelines, going down the white rabbit holes, yes. And we are the unicorns. And the rainbow butterfly, rainbows, yes. Song of 144,000. as we do this work, as we anchor these codes. We thank you, Mother Father, that you have revealed to us your protective universal light. That within this light is complete protection from all destructive forces. That the Holy Spirit of your presence permeates us in this light, and wherever we will, the light to descend. We thank you, Mother Father, that you fill us with your protective fires of love. That within this love is complete protection from all destructive thoughts and feelings. That the consciousness of Christ is lifted up in us in this love. And wherever we will, the love to be inflamed. Here's a big old lucky hug for everyone in here creating and empowering each other and yourself. We thank you, Mother Father, that you are in us and we are in you, and that through us your will is sent forth on wings of power, that your purpose is accomplished on earth as it is in heaven, and that through us your light and love and power is manifest to all the sons and daughters of mankind. Because we are the love, we are the light, we are the truth, we are, and divine love is working through us here and now to create the new earth and bring in the codes and anchor them onto this planet. Here's our healing chain, and all these beautiful people and places have asked us to connect our energy with theirs so that they can heal themselves. So however you do that, with light language, with Reiki, with crystal healing, or with prayer. I'm going to call in Archangel Raphael and have him connect his energy to all these beautiful people. And we are going to send them love, light, and healing energy now. Mia satosh koros priyata makorosiata. Mia satosh koros priyatam yosukoto tochderata makaratiana. Mia satosh koros priyata makorosiata. All right. If you are doing any dream work, put this in your mind's eye. This is a rainbow butterfly dream catcher. It'll make your dream work go a lot smoother. Chris sent this to us. Beautiful. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and do the Aurelian arc work, which is building that Aurelian arc, putting it over the earth. So I want you to picture a beautiful golden arc of energy around the planet. Now I want you to picture yourself from your heart, threads of golden energy going into this rainbow. And then I want you to picture rain falling down onto the earth. Rain, golden rain, with consciousness of awakening in it. For the 99%, those out there still wondering who they are at a soul level. Still wondering what they have to give to this world. Reminding them, helping them remember who they are at a soul level. Yes. And keep that picture in your mind. Picture beautiful sparks of light going off in the hearts of the 99%. All right. Thank you for that, guys. And that is grid work for the day until we do the 1111, which is starseed activation codes. So, okie dokie, let's get into the Celestine prophecy. See what messages we got from the Celestine prophecy coming in. So, okay. Could have sworn there we go. All right. We were talking about energy and how drama how sometimes we feed on drama, giving our energy. Okay. We're going to learn what an interrogator is. An interrogator. An interrogator is another kind of drama. People who use this means of gaining energy set up a drama of asking questions and probing into another person's world with the specific purpose of finding something wrong. And once they do, then they criticize this aspect of the other's life. If this strategy succeeds, then the person being criticized is pulled into the drama. They suddenly find themselves becoming self-conscious around the interrogator and paying attention to what the interrogator is doing and thinking about, so as to not do something wrong that the interrogator would notice. This psychic deference gives the interrogator the energy he desires. Yeah, this is narcissistic behavior. We've all been around a narcissist at one time or another in our lives. Think about the times you have been around someone like this. When you get caught up in this drama, don't you tend to act a certain way so that the person won't criticize you? He pulls you off your own path and drains your energy because you judge yourself by what he might be thinking. This is letting other people's thoughts control your own. Choose not to let people do that to you. Right? Think your own thoughts. Don't let another person tell you how you're thinking. Don't do that. I lived it. I lived it for many years. Never again. Never again. They'll make you judge yourself. They'll make you feel small. He says, I remembered the feeling exactly, and the person that came to mind was Jensen. So my father was an interrogator, I asked. That's what it sounds like. For a moment, I was lost in thought about my mother's drama. If my father was an interrogator, what was my mother? Sanchez asked me what I was thinking. I was wondering about my mother's control drama, I said. How many different kinds are there? Let me explain the classifications spoken of in the manuscript, Sanchez said. Everyone manipulates for energy, either aggressively, directly forcing people to pay attention to them, or passively playing on people's sympathy or curiosity to gain attention. For instance, if someone threatens you, either verbally or physically, then you are forced, for fear of something bad happening to you, to pay attention to him, and so to give him energy. The person threatening you would be pulling you into the most aggressive kind of drama, what the Sixth Insight calls the intimidator. If, on the other hand, someone tells you all the horrible things that are already happening to them, implying perhaps that you are responsible, and that if you refuse to help, these horrible things are going to continue, then this person is seeking to control at the most passive level, with what the manuscript calls a poor me drama. Thinking about this one for a moment. Haven't you ever been around someone who makes you feel guilty when you're in their presence? Even though you know there is no real reason to feel this way. Yes. Well, it's because you have entered the drama world of a poor me. Everything they say and do puts you in a place where you have to defend against the idea that you're not doing enough for this person. That's why you feel guilty just by being around them. I nodded. Anyone's drama can be examined, he continued, according to where it falls on this spectrum from aggressive to passive. If a person is subtle in their aggression, finding fault and slowly undermining your world in order to get your energy, then, as we saw in your father, this person would be an interrogator. Less passive than the poor me would be your aloofness drama. So the order of dramas goes this way: intimidator, interrogator, aloof, and poor me. Does that make sense? I guess you think everyone falls somewhere among these styles? That's correct. Some people use more than one in different circumstances, but most of us have one dominant control drama that we tend to repeat, depending on which one worked well on the members of our early family. It suddenly dawned on me. My mother did exactly the same thing to me as my father. I looked at Sanchez, my mother. I know what she was. She was also an interrogator. So you had a double dose, Sanchez says. No wonder you're so aloof. But at least they weren't intimidating you. At least you never feared for your safety. What would have happened in that case? You would have become stuck in a poor me drama. Do you see how this works? If you are a child or someone is draining your energy by threatening you with bodily harm, then being aloof doesn't work. You can't get them to give you energy by playing coy. They don't give a damn what's going on inside of you. They're coming on too strong, so you're forced to become more passive and to try the poor me approach, appealing to the mercy of the person, guilt-tripping them about the harm they are doing. If this doesn't work, then, as a child, you endure until you are big enough to explode against the violence and fight aggression with aggression. He paused, like the child you told me about, the one in the Peruvian family that served you dinner. A person goes to whatever extreme necessary to get attention energy in their family. And after that, this strategy becomes their dominant way of controlling to get energy from everyone. The drama they can constantly repeat. I understand the intimidator, I said, but how does the interrogator develop? What would you do if you were a child and your family members were either not there or ignored you because they were preoccupied with their careers or something? I don't know. Playing aloof would not get their attention. They wouldn't notice. Wouldn't you have to resort to probing and prying and finally finding something wrong in these aloof people in order to force attention and energy? This is what an interrogator does. I began to get the insight. Aloof people create interrogators. That's right. And interrogators make people aloof. And intimidators create the poor me approach, or if this fails, another intimidator. Exactly. That's how control dramas perpetuate themselves. But remember, there is a tendency to see these dramas in others, but to think that we ourselves are free from such devices. Each of us must transcend this illusion before we can go on. Almost all of us tend to be stuck at least some of the time in a drama, and we have to step back and look at ourselves long enough to discover what it is. I was silent for a moment. Finally, I looked at Sanchez again and asked, once we see our drama, what happens next? Sanchez slowed the truck in order to look into my eyes. We are truly free to become more than the unconscious act we play. As I said before, we can find a higher meaning for our lives, a spiritual reason we were born to our particular families. We can begin to get clear about who we really are. We're almost there, Sanchez said. The road was cresting between two peaks. As we passed the huge formation on our right, I saw a small house ahead. It backed up to another majestic pinnacle of rock. His truck isn't here, Sanchez said. We parked and walked to the house. Sanchez opened the door and walked inside while I waited. I took in several breaths. The air was cool and very thin. Overhead, the sky was dark gray and thick with clouds. It looked as though it might rain. Sanchez walked back to the door. No one is inside. He must be at the ruins. How do we get there? He suddenly looked exhausted. They're up ahead about a half a mile, he said, handing me the keys to the truck. Follow the road past the next ridge and you'll see them down below. Take the truck. I want to stay here and meditate. Okay, I will, I said, walking around to get in the vehicle. I drove forward into a little valley and then up the next ridge, anticipating the view. The sight did not disappoint me. As I crested the ridge, I saw the full splendor of the ruins at Machu Picchu, a temple complex of massive, carefully shaped rocks, weighing tons, sitting atop each other on the mountain. Even in the dull, cloudy light, the beauty of the place was overwhelming. I stopped the truck and soaked up the energy for 10 or 15 minutes. Several groups of people were walking through the ruins. I saw a man wearing a priest's collar leave the remains of a building and walk toward a vehicle parked nearby. Because of the distance and because the man wore a leather jacket rather than a priest's robe, I couldn't be sure it was Father Carl. I started the truck and drove closer. As soon as he heard the sound, he looked up and smiled, apparently recognizing the vehicle as belonging to Sanchez. When he saw me inside, he looked interested and walked over. His build was short and squat, with dull brown hair and pudgy features, with deep blue eyes. He looked to be about 30. I'm with Father Sanchez, I said, stepping from the vehicle and introducing myself. He's up at your house. He offered his hand. I'm Father Carl. I glanced past him to the ruins. The cut stone was even more impressive when in close proximity. Is this the first time you've been here? He asked. Yes, it is, I replied. I've heard about this place for years, but I never anticipated this. It is one of the highest energy centers in the world, he said. I looked closely at him. Clearly, he spoke about energy in the same sense it was used in the manuscript. I nodded affirmatively, then said, I'm at a point where I'm consciously trying to build energy and deal with my control drama. I felt somewhat pretentious at saying that, but comfortable enough to be honest. You don't seem too aloof, he said. I was startled. How did you know that was my drama? I asked. I've developed an instinct for it. That's why I'm here. You help people see their way of controlling? Yes, and their true self. His eyes shone with sincerity. He was totally direct, with no hint of embarrassment at revealing himself to a stranger. I remained silent, so he said, You understand the first 5 insights? I've read most of them, I said, and I've talked with several people. As soon as I made this statement, I realized I was being too vague. I think I understood the first 5, I added. It's number 6 that I'm not clear about. He nodded, then said, Most of the people I talk with haven't even heard of the manuscript. They come up here and are entranced by the energy. That alone makes them rethink their lives. How do you meet these people? He looked at me with a knowing expression. They seem to find me. You said you helped them find their true self. How? He took a long breath, then said, There's only one way. Each of us has to go back to our family experience, that childhood time and place, and review what happened. Once we become conscious of our control drama, then we can focus on the higher truth of our family, the silver lining, so to speak, that lies beyond the energy conflict. Once we find this truth, it can energize our lives, for this truth tells us who we are, the path we are on, and what we are doing. That's what Sanchez has told me, I said. I want to know more about how to find this truth. He zipped up his coat against the late afternoon chill. I hope we can talk more about it later, he said. Right now, I would like to greet Father Sanchez. We'll go ahead and stop there. And I want to remind you guys that Spirit was on to me today before class telling me that I was to do soul readings tonight. And that is finding out who you are at a soul level. And that's what was just mentioned in this book. You cannot make this up. You just can't. This is divine stuff happening right before our very eyes. And yep, so that was very cool. All right, that was the end of class other than our 11:11. If there's anyone that would like to come up, you are more than welcome to come up and share anything you might have learned, anything you want to talk about. You want to share a card, some cards, whatever. Whatever you want to share, come on up and share. And yeah. Always have fun with it, right? Always have fun. And if you get a chance, get some star tarot. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful deck. Hey, Synexina. Hi, beautiful angel. We have someone coming up. Yay! Jules. Hello, hello.
Hey. Hello, loves. So yeah, the crows they're not here. I did take a little video, but it's such an amazing experience. And what you were reading at the same time that all of them are flying around me. And yeah, I do live in an apartment, Teresa, but here's the crazy thing. My hair's doing crazy today. These trees, let me try to turn my camera around right here. So what they do is they fly in from both angles, and then there's one left, and they lay trees right there, and then all along all these wires. You see how many wires I have by me?
Yeah.
They're lining these wires. I couldn't count them if I tried.
Wow.
And then as I look at them and I'm trying to count them, as I point them, is my niece here? Hi, Ari. As I count them, they like bow. And then they all flew away at the same time. It was like, my God, this is amazing. So as you were just talking about your live tonight, what was coming into my mind is set up a live event. So when you're in your settings, you know how when you're going to post a video and it says, posts or live, and you can click over to live, you scroll down and it's a live event is what you want to create. And then you basically say what you're going to do. And then a little further down, there's a little bar that says attach this live link to all my videos. So that way, any video that anybody sees between that time you set that and the time you go live, it obviously you're using a TikTok function. It's going to push it out to new people. Yeah. And it will let you go live 10 minutes prior to your start time and then just flood the FYP with your event. So when you know you're going to go live for something special like that, set up one of those events like I'm doing. Guys, when you see a live event in the description, register, even if you can't make it, because it really helps the algorithm, but it will notify you in your time zone, right? Because we're all across the everywhere. Right. And it really kind of takes the what time zone and what time are you going live out of the equation for everybody, because literally the message you're seeing is already in your time zone just by you setting it up in yours. So
I'll set that up for Sunday too.
Okay, so that's going to help. That's going to help me tremendously.
100%, guys. You have a set live schedule. Use that live event function. It's really helping me. Like, it really is. And taking out the time zone, like, brain fuck, right? It just, like, makes it so easy. Where are you? Where am I?
Classes too, dang. Yeah.
You can do it for everything. Thank you. Really did help. It really helps. Yeah.
Oh, y'all are showing your faces today. Okay, hold on.
Well, I was wanting to see your face. I'm glad you got that.
To see your face?
I had some new wisdom come in last night. You like the streak going here?
Hey, you know what? I just woke up not long ago. I haven't done anything. Don't worry about it. It's not about.
Girl, I had to get up, go get the box, send off to the grandkids today. So I've been up since like, I don't know, 8:30.
Yeah.
But running around, like, getting all of my stuff done, you know, because I leave. I don't like to say things because we live in the now and the present. But if the good Lord's willing and the creek don't rise, I'm supposed to start heading up north, you know, on the moon day.
Don't be afraid to say it.
Well, I just don't like.
That's a good thing. Speak it into life. You speak in life.
You know what I'm saying, though.
Yes, I do.
I have no fear.
I know that old fear. I get it.
I'm supposed to. Well, Spirit, you know, says, Amy Lynn, you're here. You're with them. That's where you are right now.
I get what you're saying. Yeah, as far as
the present.
Yeah, I'm trying not to think too much in the future as well with that. As far as Christmas, is that what you mean?
Well, not just that, just in general, you know,
Yeah,
being in
outside
the
of
present,
today in this moment.
Yeah, being in my present moment, like with all of you right now, you know, right here, you know.
Yeah,
this beautiful.
Because we don't want to miss this moment.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't want to miss a thing.
I was just singing that in my head too. Oh my god,
It was in my head too.
Inside out. I don't know. I tried to sing a child of God. I don't know if I did it right.
oh my god, like in my head, and then it came out of your mouth.
What, like, hey, what picture are you talking about?
I'm telling you, Jules. Me and you are on the same sync. We're in sync.
What
all showing our face today.
Yes, we are.
Okay, here I am.
I mean, I haven't done anything either.
Christine.
I haven't brushed my hair or nothing.
I'm getting ready for work with these babies.
That's what I meant by that.
Yeah.
I just went and got bird food. Let's see how long it takes for the squirrel to figure out it's there.
No doubt. And your bird thing will be swinging like mine does. Little chunkers.
What I meant by that, Amy, is I was so excited when I saw your mirror video. Like, I jumped out of my skin. I was so happy.
I haven't seen it.
And like what I meant by
I tagged you in it.
I saw that.
I'll watch it.
What I meant by
I
that,
sent it to you, I think.
when you guys are doing mirror work, if you don't mind being in a video of mine, I would love to include it. So like, even if it's a DM, even if it's like a comment in one of my videos, like I would love to see your mirrors. I would love to see your mirror work and the
shadow work.
Yeah, that was like
That's it right from the shadow.
moment.
I love that.
I've been listening to that song for, you know, a minute now, you know, and it really sinks in to me about I found a reason for me, you know, to be who I want to be.
Oh, I love that song.
I, of course, was guided to do it, and I told Rick I wanted him to record it for me, and he just kept, like, you know, procrastinating and stuff. So I set it up and I did it myself, and it turned out really good. And I said, you know what? I don't need you. I did it myself.
That's right.
I'll carry on.
We try to include them, you know, and then they don't want to do it. And we're like, we was trying to include them. I get exactly where you're coming from.
I had it. It's just, God, it's beautiful today. The trees are talking to me.
Yeah, this man tried to start Tom, you know what, foolery yesterday. So I took my ass to the woods and sat in nature and stared at the trees and hugged the trees and found some pine sap and did all the things because, again, you're not going to get a reaction out of me.
Right.
Period.
That was
my
yesterday.
kids are grown. My kids can handle
I have to
themselves.
tell you guys about what happened yesterday after our amazing live in here and everything we did. Rick and I go to leave and we start our DoorDash, right? And next thing you know, the little energy's in there with the ego, and Rick and I are bickering and arguing back and forth. Yeah. And then it's like, take me home. I don't want to do this. Blah, 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 you know? And I'm like, okay. You're going to, and I'm not giving you an energy. I'm not going to feed you. You're not getting a reaction out of me. So we go over the bridge, and the thing goes bing, bing, bing. So we got to turn around and go back to where we just came from to pick up an order at the DoorDash. So we get there to pick it up, and the darn place is closed. So I start laughing. All right, I'm like, DoorDash sends me an order for this place. There's nobody even in this place. All the lights are off. So I go around back. I find the box that I was seeking for the kids' presents to send off, and I'm like laughing. And we get ready to leave, and we go right back over the same bridge, right? And we get to bing, bing, bing again. And I'm like, get out. Turn around. It's in the exact same parking lot, right? Where we were just at.
Right.
Where we were. And the same, and it's just a few feet down from the other restaurant. And Rick's walking in there at 1:11 to pick up the order. And I said, you see how quickly we just reversed the door? We closed that one and went right back through.
Sent you the wrong address the first time. And it had to be at 1:11.
It was closed. It had to be at 1:11.
Yeah, but you're...
No, what she did is she just changed for the next restaurant in the closest area.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I think it just had to be 1:11 for you to interact with anybody. That's what I'm trying to say.
Dude, that's like what I was trying to tell Rick. I was like, do you see how quickly the divine aligned that?
Divine alignment.
It for us. I mean, like, we went through the one door, shut the door to that one, came back through, opened the door to the other one. You know, I said, can't make this up. It's very real.
Like, you didn't allow it to stop you either. And that's why you were divinely there at that time. That's perfect, because there was something there for you to get, whether it's another activation or a gift, whatever, because it was divine timing, divine alignment. So when you did that, when you allowed yourself to do that without giving up, you and Rick both, you were rewarded in some way. You'll see it soon.
Well,
that's what I'm
reward was when he walked in that door. It was 1:11, and I chuckled. I said, I see this. You know, I said, they tried. That didn't work. I kept telling him, I am monad. I am monad. I kept telling Rick all day, I'm monad. I'm not doing this. I'm not feeding you. I am monad. He's like, what the fuck is monad? I said, God.
It's your higher self.
Yeah, your God self.
Yep.
I said, it's God. And I said, me.
That's right.
I said, and I got the M's on my hand to prove it. I'm not playing with you.
So, yeah, that's right. You stood in your power to that lower energy, whatever it was. It's not energy, same thing. Energy, entity, same thing. And you were like, nope. That's right. You kept saying, I am monad. I like that. That's the way to do it. You know, to overpower it as your God self. And that's who you are, right? At a soul level.
Yep.
So,
as the door shuts in my face.
What, just now? Oh. Okay.
It just slammed in my face.
Yeah. At least the sun's out.
Yeah, you see that?
Sun's out here
not
too.
gray
It's
here
gonna be
today.
cold. Yeah.
Oh, that's another thing I wanted to tell you guys about. Remember me telling you about the spray? You remember how I told you they've been, the straight liney things in the air? And okay, so it was coming down here yesterday, right? And I went into one place and I turned around and I looked on my window, and you guys know what oil looks like when it's on the ground.
Yes,
that rainbow looking color that gets on the ground like oil
when
spills.
is above it.
I turn around and I'm looking at my car and my windshield, and it's covered with that rainbowy color stuff on my windows. And I'm like, I told Rick, I said, Rick, get out of the car and look at this window right now. I said, this is coming from the sky, baby. All right. I said, look at our windshield. Look at the rainbow streaks on the windshield, and like oil. It was coming from my sky.
My message is that is your rainbow protection.
Yeah, it's a frequency.
That's from.
Okay, well, it was all over my car.
It was a good thing.
Protecting your car. Not everybody's car has that film.
Yeah, it's like your bubble. That's why you saw it, right, Jules?
Taken.
That's what I was getting.
It's like a higher frequency. I thought it was petroleum falling from the sky.
Well, it's definitely not water. but it is protection.
Nope.
Plasma, baby. Plasma's a rainbow.
Yes, plasma. That's what I was thinking.
I get it. Right on. Right on. Touche.
Now you know why it looks like that,
now.
because it's plasma.
Yes, ma'am. Protection.
Boom. I like that.
Yeah. See, we're so used to being in warrior mode, we don't see the blessings, but it really is. Once you change your, what you already have, it was more of what was going on with Rick is why you saw it that way.
Well, so it's really interesting in the dynamic of how everything is working for us when we don't
Yes.
see it coming, right?
Yes.
5 minutes before I hit the freeway in an Uber yesterday, a helicopter went down on the freeway.
Right. Oh.
This has happened 3 times. It's not on the news anymore.
Oh. It's not on the news.
Sky on Highway 50, and I think it has something to do with that purple beam that they keep putting up into the sky. But anyway,
Yeah.
the interesting thing.
Anyway.
That Uber driver, in the way that we hit the freeway, that freeway was packed. But I do, angels, dragons, please make me away and get me there safely.
Yes.
And literally, the lane we needed, the whole way, everybody just kind of got out of the way in this full parking lot with ambulances.
This is part of it. I do that when I'm out there driving too, babe. I tell Rick what you're saying.
You're being escorted there.
It was work on early. So even with all that chaos, we are invisible. Remember that. Remember the dynamic of that invisibility.
Yes.
Programming of what it might else be.
Right. Even when you see another spirit around you, don't be afraid. They're there to help you, not to hurt you. They were there.
That's the stream from all the rain.
They were there to hurt you. They would have already hurt you. You know, that's
rapids.
Huh?
It rained for 20 hours here, and now the stream, the cute babbling stream, is like raging rapids.
Oh, that sounds
I've seen
beautiful.
that happen.
Oh my god!
Very beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah.
Flood is a theme right now, everyone. Flood is a
I've seen
theme.
that happen.
Literally.
Big time.
Yeah.
I have friends
the fire horse.
who
It makes
lost
sense.
everything in Oregon.
Oh.
Crazy. The floods are crazy out there.
Been noticing that, here and there. Yeah. Yeah, like you said, everywhere, not just one part.
Yeah.
No, not. And there's
It's
fires.
like it snowed
cleansing,
everywhere. It rained everywhere. It's like it's doing it everywhere. It's not just in one little
raining
part.
and the
Right.
fires.
The cleanse.
The wildfires.
Yes, the cleanse, y'all. It's the
That's
know
right.
we're in charge of this whole thing. We wrote it.
That's
we
right.
made it up. We're directing it.
Yes.
Yeah.
The monad self did. That's who it is.
And this is cleansing away everything after that deep freeze snow. Where we got to freeze things out that didn't serve us anymore.
Yes,
Now
ma'am.
the waters take it away.
Oh,
Wash it away.
I love it. Oh.
Yeah.
See?
Everybody
Divine
send
sight.
up
She
some
has
good
divine
energy
sight.
for my son
I love
and
that.
his truck because they're trying to take him to the cleaners on his truck. Okay, they called and said they put a pump in, they put the wrong pump in. Now they
Right.
want more money. Okay,
They're
and
trying to do him like they did you guys.
yeah, so just everybody throw some good energy up there for Goldie, okay? Because they're
Mm-hmm. And your son.
yeah, and my son because he's so angry and
I
so
will.
hurt, and he worked very very hard for that
I
money.
know he has
so-
worked really hard. Yeah, and he doesn't want to just see it wasted and
Holy
keep pouring
shit!
into
He
nothing.
just
I get
pulled
it.
up. I just
Oh
spoke
my
to him.
gosh.
and he just
There you
pulled
go.
up.
There you go.
Look at that.
See? Boom, shakalaka.
Look at this. He's getting out of his
Yeah,
car
connect-
right
Can't
now.
make that up.
No,
Here's
you
my
can't make that
baby.
up. My
He
awesome.
just pulled up. Dude, I can't make this up.
Aw.
I'm like, where's
Right.
Opal?
Maybe
Where's
he's in a
Tommy?
better mood now. Yeah.
Everything's happening, man.
You know, and it's crazy because
And what
I've
we
done
think
so much
matters-
clearing and cutting and cord cutting and dissolving of all these different things, and it's wild because I had said, you know, I finally have completely let go and I'm really excited for my future. And my daughter, my oldest daughter, who's kind of speaking to me again, you guys, I'm very, very thankful. She was like, yeah, well, be prepared because that's when the Jack in the Box flies out. Sure enough, Sure enough, Jack in the Box. But
come on out.
I'm in Pennsylvania, so I'm not going to go running to the sheriff. Like,
Oh my!
I'm like, that's what he wants. I know everyone's like, oh my God, get a restraining order. That's what he wants to keep
I get
going.
what you're saying.
I don't want
Definitely.
to keep going.
He wants you to take the bait.
Exactly. I'm leaving it. I'm just, and everyone's like, oh my
Right.
God. I'm like,
You're
I'm
just not responding.
not doing it.
Best tactic. Not responding.
But yeah, my daughter's like, watch. And sure enough, there it comes. I was like,
A little psychic daughter there.
oh no, narcissistic textbook really
She
is
just
all it
knows.
is. We just know the
Right,
narcissistic textbook now.
She knows the
That's
move.
all.
True. Well, at least you
She's
knew-
like chapter
at least she knows
12.
it early, you know. At least she knows it early.
She
That's
did.
the
And I was
thing.
just really, really, really happy to hear her voice over the phone the other day. It gave me so much peace in my soul.
Yeah,
But they needed to see that mom was okay. She needed to see that mom was okay because there's been times in her childhood where I was not okay. So I'm not upset with her for setting her boundaries for my highest good.
Right.
You know, and I'm very glad to rise to meet her at the
Beautiful.
at the standard she set for me in her heart. So
Yeah.
I'm more than happy to rise to it.
That is so graceful.
Love this.
So graceful of you.
That is the right answer.
That's how I want to be too.
You know, there are babies. I brought them into the world. None of this is their fault or their choice. So no, I get really upset with parents when they're like, you know, F that kid. Excuse me? You made that kid.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
So yeah.
I
I mean, it's a fine line, obviously, with
Respect.
respect and stuff like that. There is a fine line, but I'm just saying, overall, we brought these babies into the world, and I try to remember that.
Jules pulled "You Are
You know?
a Badass" card. I need that deck.
You are badass. Thank you, Jules.
So here
Read
are our
it, Jules.
messages.
Read it.
Yeah.
You are a
I
badass.
am a badass. So are you.
Be the alien. Imagine that you're the alien who suddenly swooped down to Earth to inhabit your own body.
Oh.
Everything about this life is new to you. So look around and what do you see? What is this person obviously awesome at? What resources and opportunities are available to them? As the alien to whom everything is new and exciting, there's nothing at risk, no past to lug around. What are you going to do with this incredibly new life that you have stepped into? Be the alien. Be the alien for 24 hours and see what you come up with.
I'm such the alien. Thank you so much. I'm
You
a
are
total alien, dude.
I love that.
We love that.
So
is
resident
such
alien,
beautiful
living in the woods.
confirmation.
Nothing.
Have you guys seen that show, Resident Alien, that was
a
on
really
a couple
good
years
show.
ago?
This is-
I'm him. I am him, living in
I
the
love that
mountains.
show too.
I love
Where do
that
I
show.
get those "You
Them
Are a
make
Badass"
more, yeah.
cards?
Those
I
are
need
awesome.
the "You Are a Badass"
Yo,
cards.
The whole thing. That's the problem with me myself. You know, I'll release things and then it'll creep on in when I'm
it'll
not
come
doing
back.
it,
Yeah.
you know, here and there, just to see if I've really released it or not. And I know
Exactly.
that's why.
yeah. The
You know,
number one child.
It's like it's me testing me, you know.
Exactly.
So
Hi, guys. Hi, babies. Hi.
And you know what's crazy, guys? And you guys know I'm a big Mary Jane fan.
Yeah.
I haven't needed any Mary Jane for like 3 weeks. Like it's like I don't even need
21
it anymore.
days, baby.
I don't
That
even
is
need it anymore.
beautiful.
It's
That's
crazy.
21 days.
And I'm not against it. Please don't get me wrong. I
No,
love
I'm
it and I'm
not
all
either.
about it. But
Yeah.
he did just make it a class 3 drug again. So right on
yeah.
time. Right on time. Because it's gonna be gone again, everybody. I knew
I
this
know.
was coming. I said this was
He
coming,
gave
and
it
I
to
knew
you.
this was coming. I knew it. So good
Yeah.
It's
time.
because of listen, and because I think it's beautiful that he did this because it has such healing, properties.
It
helps
is. It
me
should
with-
be. It is a drug. It should not just be considered recreational because it does. It is a healing
medicine.
property, and I do
That's
see
right.
why he did it, and
helps
I'll still
with
be
my-
able to get
my
it because I'm medical.
PTSD.
Right.
Yeah, it
not gonna
helps
go
with
away
my
from me.
PTSD.
But he's so right because it needs to be used in more of a clinical setting. Yes,
Yep.
Leela, and I do see why he did it. And it's the reason I quit opioids. I switched to that. That
Me
saved
too.
my ass.
Part of what's being brought over as well, and so it's got to stop somewhere.
It does. It needs, yes. And there's too many. It's the youngsters too. They need to see it more seriously than the way it's been treated the last few years.
Right.
You know. Yeah.
Yes,
For sure.
it is
Stop
from Mother
pushing
Earth.
those
It's supposed to be,
nasty
it's a
vape
medicine,
things. You know,
just
I'm
like
not trying
everything
to
from the earth.
judge
just fun and
anyone
games.
or anything.
Yeah.
It's not
But
just fun
those
and games.
vapes and the
And I
things
don't
that are
just
in the
I
vapes,
can't
you know,
drive
that's
when I do
tampered
it, so
with.
I get it.
Yeah. But
Depending
it's cool
on
because I never thought my nervous system could go without. But the last 3 weeks,
right. That's how I
I
used to
haven't
You know,
needed
I
it.
am
I'm like,
so
oh
happy
my
for you.
God. It feels so
I am
good to just be
so
me.
happy for you.
I get
Really
it.
know who I am, like without anything.
Right.
Is really cool too because I
That's
like
beautiful.
me.
See? And you're okay.
And my
You
brain
can
is working
cope.
so much better now. Like I'm firing on
Yeah.
all synapses and it's lovely. Like
It enhances everything is what it does.
exactly. And it really
It
does.
enhances the mood you're in, and it enhances everything.
Yeah.
It's an enhancer.
Right. But I want to be able to do that
bad.
naturally. I want to be able to do that naturally. I don't want to give anything else the power outside of me to control any part of me ever again.
That's that part right there. What
That
you
part.
just said.
Go play.
And the nicotine is next, but that's
Same.
coming. It's coming.
Nicotine is next for me too.
It's coming. I'm gonna do those Zin things. I think the little Zin pouches that you just stick in your cheek,
Oh,
and it gives you just a little bit, but it
haven't heard
takes
of them.
away the hand to mouth
okay.
motion, which I think is what I'm very addicted to, the hand to mouth thing.
Okay.
So
Yeah. The whole
yeah,
Good
breaking
for
those
you.
habits.
Yeah. Zen, huh? I have not
I
heard
told Rick
at all.
I'm gonna, you know, if at all possible, but I do have, you know, and I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I got I used to get a social security check.
Right.
Okay, for my mental. I'm not gonna lie to anyone. Okay, I have.
That's okay.
PTSD.
I tried too. They said I wasn't mental enough,
I
but I
also
tried too.
Right. I
Oh,
tried.
I was. They did not want me to go back into society type situation.
Right.
And I got.
That's okay.
Well, guess what? They diagnosed me with the split personality.
Okay.
And PTSD, and I got, you know,
That's multiple
And I
lifetimes in one
learned-
body. But
I
yeah.
learned
Schizophrenic, so it's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that too.
It's not. It's just
Schizophrenic.
past lifetimes.
Right? It's just their diagnosis, and
Exactly.
it's our journey,
Exactly.
okay?
Yes.
And what we have to learn to see for ourselves, you know, from that higher perspective of self-love and not letting someone else label us, okay?
Yes,
It's
exactly.
labeling. And I learned that, you know, yes, I have a traumatic past. Yes, I am a little who up there, okay? And I have good reason to be. But I'm not going to let you give me your psychotropics
Exactly.
and, you know, tell me,
Shove 'em.
Yeah.
you know, what I need, okay? And then go in and out of facilities, you know, telling my story over and over and over again to people because, you know, you get used to one
F that.
person and then they quit, okay, in the system.
I know.
And then you got to repeat it to somebody else.
Yep. You got to
And
get
then
to know somebody else and let them know you and be
it's
vulnerable.
not helping.
I know.
I finally looked at him,
That's
stood up in
stranger.
the office one day, and I said, look, here's the thing. I said, you guys have me going in a repetitive circle. All right? You got me telling you over and over again my pain, my hurt, my suffering.
Reliving it every time you
reliving it over and
That's
over again.
bullshit.
How is that helping me?
Right.
All you're making
That
me
is
do
not therapeutic.
keep bringing it up,
Yep.
repeat. Bringing it up,
Good
repeat.
for you.
Okay? No.
Yep.
I said,
That's
what
right.
you're actually doing to me is hurting me.
Yes.
So I will figure this out with God and myself without you in this system. And I did. Okay?
Yep. Yes, you did. That's your testimony that everyone needed to hear. I'm so proud of you for saying that.
It's
Oh, I
important
love chicken curry.
to feel through it.
A lot of people, everyone needed to hear that, including myself.
Yes, feel through it.
You know.
Well, and it made me understand also that although I've always seen Mary Jane as my best friend, it's something else that's not of me.
Right.
So I really, really look at it different now. Like Not that it's bad, but I just want to see how I am without it. And
Yeah.
it's been
Right.
amazing.
It's for your own growth, and
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah, and I don't need to
I
numb
get
my
it
brain to
100%.
survive every day anymore.
Right,
You
right.
know?
Right.
Because when you're with a full-blown
I know
narcissist, you have to live in a state of almost a zombie to exist around them. So,
Right.
no more zombies here.
So I looked
Right.
into that Zyn product as an alternative for that nicotine addiction of mine as well. And what I found is the paper that they use for that particular product, the deterioration rate is not good. And the concentration of the concoction in that pack, periodontal disease associated with that. So just
I'm sure.
look into the paper, look into that. I feel you, girl. I looked into it as an option, and my brain went, "Yeah, no, thanks. I'm gonna know." So just take it a look into it before you put it in your mouth. I love you.
I will. No problem.
I haven't, honestly.
And I cold turkeyed it.
First time I've heard of this Zen thing, I think, so.
It's my biggest, my biggest thing I want to get rid of is the cigarettes. I mean,
Me too. Me too.
Mind over matter. That was my whole thing. Mind over matter. I got this.
You gotta get busy, and I'm not busy.
One day at a time.
I know that if I was
it's one day at a time.
Here's my New Year's resolution. Just saying.
To throw them out.
New Year's Day, I'm done. I'm done.
You're talking about your tobacco?
Yes, ma'am.
Good for you.
I am, because it's the last hurrah, last crutch I have. And if I can do that, then
when you do that,
I can do anything. So, and that goes for all of you as well. If you can quit something you've been doing for 20 plus years, you can do anything.
Yes, ma'am.
Yep.
And so it's a thing with myself, and this is the year of the fire horse coming in, so I believe it's time.
Yeah.
Look at everything,
Get up and ride.
Yes, it's gonna burn all the way that's false, and I believe the cigarettes from
I'm lying.
I've been putting it in front of so many things. The tobacco I've been putting in front of so many things. And my significant other doesn't smoke, you guys, and I smoke in this house, and he's on a freaking breathing machine at night, and I got no business doing that. I know better. So it's time.
I am so pleased with you and you seeing that, okay? I
see it.
That right there itself is one of the biggest steps, is admitting it.
Yeah.
Okay? Admitting that it's, interfering.
Toxic.
Admitting that you have an instant. Rick replaced the opioid with the kratom, okay? But he replaced. Wait a minute, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
he found a way to do that, okay? But the other is the stuff that he found and was put on, okay, are called 7-O's, and they are when he started taking them,
expensive.
Okay. Spirit told me, no, don't let him, But I said to him, and he was like, I got this. So, what it is it's just a substitution for the other, okay? And he sees this, and it's the same strength. So, he's like, I gotta go cold turkey all over again.
Yes.
And we were talking about this in the car yesterday. And he's like, oh, I can't wait to be sick again. And I said, but look what you did.
It's 3 days and you're done.
If you can kick the F, okay, and you can kick the O, then you can kick the K, all right? I said, you got this.
Heck yeah. All the above. I agree.
And when he does, I'm going to try to kick the MJ, all right?
You're not going to try. Either you're going to do it or you're not.
I'm going to try and kick the MJ, all right?
Yeah, that's good, because you're showing him that you're supporting him. If he's serious, you're serious. I get it.
Yep. And that's what I told him. I said, if you quit the K, I'll quit the MJ,
Right.
But he's like, I don't think I can handle you without your MJ. Because really, that imbalance exists because of the traumatic stuff that happened. Okay. And I'm not like a chiefer, all right? I'm not like Smokeahonis, okay?
No, I get what you're saying.
I'm just
that's how I used to be too.
I'm not me Kimosabi smoke a peace pipe. No, I'm like puff done.
Right. Enough to stabilize.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, balance, Avatara. Complete balance.
Because whenever I used to do that, I wouldn't be able to do anything if I cheat. Forget it. I'm done.
I'm not a chiefer, man. Because if I get out there too much, I'm like way out there.
I thought I'd never be able to quit it too, but you know what? I'm totally fine without it, and that's been years ago. Years ago, I believed that I could not cope without it either.
Say hi.
Hi. I had no clue that it was that easy until I did it. And that's any addiction. I'm just saying. We are stronger than the addiction.
Yes.
You know. But if you like it, and you know, and they say write like a goodbye letter to your vice, your darkness, because that's our darkness. Okay. Period. The cigarettes, this tobacco, it's my darkness, and I know that. You know, and it creates smoke just like they do in the Indians and all that. I know what it is. And I know it goes in your body and it clouds up your spirit.
And it gets in your lungs. So
it goes in your body and your whole inside is clouded. Get an X-ray done and you will see nothing but smoke, no matter what you smoke. That was a big eye-opener when I went to the dentist and had that done. I was like, is that my X-ray? She was like, yeah.
Mine too, Avatara.
For me to see that, I was like,
Avatara, mine as well. That's another thing, you know, we gotta
use the bathroom.
Exercise and sweets.
Yes, exercise, dance. That's my exercise. And walking. But I like yoga. Yes, again. Exercise is a way to do a lot of things. I agree.
We need to incorporate dance in our lives. I mean, because it's like it's exercise, but you're having fun at the same time, and then you don't think about it as exercise. Because what do people think about when they think about exercise? Oh my God, I gotta go exercise. I gotta go gym. You know, that type of stuff. But if you just let music move your soul and have fun with it, it's completely, it's a completely different vibe. Okay, you're going with what your soul's already feeling, and it's not like pounding into your brain that I gotta exercise, because you're doing it naturally. And I think about when I climb up and down the ladder each week, you know, to stock my duck pond, okay? And I'm climbing up and down, or I'm carrying the game or whatever, and I'm putting it out there and everything. Well, that to me is exercise right there, okay? Because I got my own Stairmaster right there going up and down that ladder, you know? And then I start looking at, I need to exercise. I'll tell myself, I need to exercise. I need to walk more. I need to do this.
You know, tone in your voice. You're not excited about it. You got to get excited about it, right, Avatara? You got to want it. You know, because you were like, oh man, melancholy. No.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you weren't excited.
I look at it as I naturally exercise.
Yeah, I gotta like it to be interested in it. I feel you. I love this community so much.
I love all of you.
And so that we can just be ourselves. Thank you for that.
Absolutely.
What's your fry?
Why pay over $2,000 to create an ebook when this $27 AI does it all?
My new book.
All right, guys. Beautiful. Yay. All right, and the last song of the day is...
Look at these codes coming in.
Oh,
Holy smokes. We just charged this area, that's for sure.
Yeah. Love you guys. Have a beautiful day.
love you,
See
All of
Jude.
you
Have a
have
beautiful
an
day.
amazing weekend.
you too. I'll see you tonight.
Yes, we have soul readings tonight if anyone wants to come.
What's
Share with your
tonight?
friends.
Am I missing something? Did I miss
Friday.
something, Jules?
Yeah.
It's Friday. Are we doing a game day or something? Did I miss something?
I'm doing soul readings, but
Opal's doing soul readings.
That's right. Yeah. I couldn't remember what it was.
You're doing your Okay.
yeah.
I knew
I
it
got
was
it.
something
Yeah,
like
if you want
that.
to come in for an update or have a question, we'll have new people in there.
What time?
8 p.m. EST.
Okay. Yeah.
If you so choose.
Hour
And
ahead of
Sunday
me.
is the meditation, 12:21, 11:11 a.m.
Sunday.
p.m. Show up for one, both, whatever.
We're doing both times. Okay.
Okay.
So choose.
Awesome.
Please remind me,
You're
I'm gonna
giving
make
2 hours.
events on them.
because
I'll
I
make
got
events.
so much
like
crammed
Jules
in the
taught me.
next couple of days.
Mm-hmm.
Please remind me.
Make sure to register for the event when you see it in Opal's live, when you see it in Opal's video or my video or any of our videos. Register for the event because
Hit
it
the button. Okay.
Yeah.
notifies you in the time zone. If
Right.
we forget to share it out when we go live, it happens.
Like my mother does.
Nice guys.
You too.
Mama's coming in.
I
Mama's
love you all.
People always say I never heard like my mother does. Guess that makes sense. Taught me how to cry when things get rough. I've got a spirit, but she's always got my back. When I look at her, I think I wanna be just like that. When I love, I give it all I got, like my mother does. My
too, sunshine.
I bow my head and pray like my mother does. And I feel weak and I'm pretty. I know I'm beautiful and strong because I see myself
Wow, that's wild.
like my mother does. I never met a stranger. I can talk to anyone.
Oh, I love you too,
like
sunshine.
my mother does.
That's wild.
I let my temper
You see how
die.
the butterfly light is pulsing? It's not pulsing where I see it. That's weird.
Sees everybody.
At the top there, that's not doing that.
I'm so
What the heck?
She helped me get this far when I love.
It's not doing it from what I can see. That's wild. Wow, that's really cool.
Like my mother does.
Yeah, it's not doing that. From what I can see, it's not. Only through the camera. In the room. In this room with you all. It's not doing it from what I can see. Only through this camera. That's wild. Yeah, that's wild. Right? It is my mama. It is. It's all the mamas. Yes, it's all the mamas. It's Jules' mama, BX's mama, my mama, Teresa's mama. Diane, it's your mama coming through too. It's mama energy. Yep.
And I'm pretty. No, I'm beautiful and strong.
Yep. She is. It's Mama Gaia. We got Mother Gaia. It's Mother Mary. It's all the mamas.
I hear people saying I'm starting to look like my mother does.
All right, guys. Have a beautiful day. Hope to see you tonight and Sunday. Mwah. Big hugs and kisses. That's so wild because it isn't doing that. I don't see the flickering. Is it going to stop now? Oh, now it's showing what I see. That's what I see. Aha, that's wild. Holy cow.